Alright, welcome back everyone, I'm Blaze here. Today's video we're going to be talking about two soloing spots that you can go to as a bard in the Plains of Power expansion that you might want to check out. So the first one is Plane of Disease, and you can kill in a couple different areas. I mainly like to go for these puzzling mobs, but there's also these bot flies that are near the entrance from Plane of Tranquility. I often like to den and dirge them down quick, the huge swarm, and then just charm kite the rest of them off. But the thing about this zone is a lot of the mobs are level 52, so you have to get the higher level charm in order to snag them. But fortunately, many of these puzzlings and some other mobs in this zone drop parchments for the level 61 to 62 spells just in general. So you definitely want to aim for those. Definitely, before you go solo in these places, I'd recommend check up the mobs that drop the parchments on Alakazam. Those are the ones that you want to target regardless of whatever zone you're in. And next, let's talk about Plane of Nightmare. This is the second option you might want to check out. So I just soloed here right outside the entrance from Plane of Tranquility, and it was pretty reasonable, but you can also do these Night Stalkers, which Lout recommended. This might be one of the only spots a lower level charm might work. So these Night Stalkers, they all seem to be level 51, so the Solin's Bewitching Bravura charm can still work on them. So Plane of Nightmare is definitely a viable spot. Definitely should check that out as well. A lot less of a run than the one I did for Disease. It kind of stinks. In the past, bards used to solo using Dirge. They used to pull huge swarms of mobs and just Denon's Desperate Dirge them all down. But ever since the nerf where it only does 5 mobs now, it's really just kill your 5 mobs quick and then get back to charm kiting. That's basically how it's done now if you want to solo, but still I would recommend grouping. If you can group, do it. XP groups, they definitely need bards. Most groups are very bereft of a good puller. Most groups are looking for a puller, and if you're a bard, it's very easy to get a group. Try to get yourself into a Plane of Fire group. Try to get yourself into Bastion of Thunder group. Try to get yourself into those places because they're much better EXP and less exhausting as it is to say charm kite. And one last mention before I end the video. Because you get the level 57 charm, you can mem it at level 64. It means some of the old world content, some of the older expansion content can now finally be charm kited, such as Grieg's End, where a lot of the mobs are at the cap of level 57. You can do Velk's Castle now. You can do Mines in SSRA reliably, Sebulus Juggernauts, Acrylia Caverns. You have a lot more options with this level 57 charm than you did previous with the level 51 cap. So, thank you guys all for watching. See you in the next one.